Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's Friday morning meeting. I want to start off by asking a question. Raise your hand if you've had experience with poor customer service in the last month. Raise your hand. I know I've definitely been a victim of that in the last month. And I think we can all relate to that, especially you guys as case managers. You know that customer service is very important to you and our industry. And specifically today, I want to talk about agent retention. So why is agent retention important to you guys? Well, high agent retention can improve profits for the company as a whole, can improve our image, and also can make you a little more money through our incentive pay program. So today, I want to talk about our past experiences with agent retention and kind of its decline in the past few years. I want to talk about what that means to the company and why it has happened. And then finally, I want to give you some solutions to improve it. So let's first start off with a few statistics. In 2012, our agent retention was at a very fair 52% of our 500 agents. So about 260 stayed with us for business the next year. 2013, however, we saw a decrease to just 38%. So it's a 70 agents right there that we lost between the years, which is not good for us. So what does that mean for the company? Well, I'm sure you've all heard that new customers are more expensive. So I found the statistics on that as well. The White House Office of Consumer Affairs says it's about 6 to 7 times more expensive to acquire a new customer as opposed to doing business with an old one, an existing customer. So that means it's going to cost us as Ash Brokerage more time, money, effort to find those new agents to replace the old ones that we want to do business with. And then for you, as an individual, I'm sure you all remember the incentive bonus pay. So that accounts for the premium you bring in and the number of cases. It's definitely going to be easier to do business with an existing agent who you have a strong bond with, as opposed to going and finding a new one who you don't know. So that's money lost by you as well, especially if we're losing 2/3 of our agents that we have to go find new ones for. So now that I've talked about the decrease in agent retention, let's talk about why that's happened. And right here, I think I have a very prime example of kind of why this has happened. Here's an agent in Tampa, Florida, a life insurance agent. He tells me, I've had success with Ash Brokerage in the past, but lately I've ran into problems with one particular case manager. That case manager has not been replying to my emails in a timely manner, and I've had to call several times to get in contact with her. This experience has left me stressed and frustrated. I cannot keep on doing business with Ash Brokerage if something does not change, and something does not change quickly. Also, other agents have noted us for being a little bit slower with responses, particularly emails. They've also noted that we don't always answer the phone right at 8 o'clock when work starts or around 5 o'clock when work is ending. They also said that sometimes we cannot answer their question fully and completely and are not the biggest help. So we really want to improve on those things. We don't want to continue this trend of poor agent retention. So how are we going to do that? Well, first off, we want to look at our goal for 2014. I've been talking to management, and we set a specific goal, 60% agent retention by the end of 2014. And that might seem a little lofty, but I know that we can do it because we do have some great case managers here. Let's start off with a quote from James Cash Penney, J.C. Penney, the founder of the department store. He says that every great business is built on friendship. So think about that when you're working with your agents. Think about being their friend and them being your friend, and they will be loyal to you and bring you business, bring you clients, bring you that premium amount, which will help you and help us. So with that, You heard some of the complaints from agents. Let's talk about ways we can improve our customer relations and ultimately agent retention, which is going to get us to that 60% retention rate. First of all, go above and beyond. I know my dad always told me, do more than what is expected of you. Always go out of your way. Stay late. Come in early. I mean, work as long as you need to with one agent, even if it's a small case, small premium amount. Treat every case as if it were so important to you, because it is important to them. Also, be knowledgeable. Know that the industry is changing. Know that we have new products coming out every day. Allianz, for example, has a new indexed annuity. I know some of the annuity guys, case managers, always need to keep note of those things. Another thing, be timely. We've heard agents complaining about emails not getting answered on time, phone calls. An agent should never be waiting on hold. They should never go to voicemail. And emails should be answered within 1 business day. And then my last point, especially for us being a small, family-owned business, be personal. This is a real key one. I know you have a lot of agents, you have a lot of cases, but remember something about each and every agent. Ask them how their vacation was. Remember that they just had a new son born. Go out of your way to be extremely personable, make them feel personalized and valued. And another thing, always tell them how much you appreciate their business and invite them to do business with you in the future. And I know I've talked a lot about our bad experiences, but I think if we implement some of these practices, we can do a great job. And we already are. Tanya, an executive assistant from San Diego, says, Ash Brokerage has done a great job for us. They've always kept us updated on all pending cases, which helps us stay organized. My Ash case manager is always quick to respond to emails, is there for us when we need assistance. We really appreciate everything Ash has done for us, and we look forward to working with you in the future. That's what we need right there. You heard some of these things talked about in her email. That's what we need to do, and I know we all can do it. I know we have a great group of workers here. So lastly, I just want to highlight some of the main points. A higher retention rate is going to help everyone. It's going to help me, it's going to help you, it's going to help Ash as a corporation. It's going to help the agents. It's going to make everyone's life easier. It's going to bring more money into your pocket. So hey, why wouldn't you want to do that? Then another thing, remember our goal. Write this down. We have a goal of 60% agent retention. And this is how we're going to get there. Going above and beyond, being knowledgeable, being timely, being personal. Lastly, I just want to leave you with a quote from the CEO of Zappos, Tony Haza. It's very applicable to us here at Ash. He says, customer service shouldn't just be a department. It should be the job of the entire company. That's a great quote, because all of us here, we're working with agents all day, working with customers. Go out, go the extra mile, bring in those extra cases, keep those agents, keep them loyal. Everyone go out, have a great Friday, be productive, have a great day, everyone.